That's my old couch, and that is my Dexter, and that's Dexter, and that's Buster. Buster's been tripping all over the couch because he can. He got out and I let him out. So he likes to be out and about. He is my most decrepit animal in my house. I got him that way. That is not something that I did at all. He has metabolic bone disease from a previous life. Some people don't realize that they have to have their lighting, they have to be in their cages, or they have to be outside in natural sunlight for most of their lives so they can be healthy. Bearded dragons like to eat all sorts of vegetables and some fruit. They are native to Australia, so you got to realize that they're outside eating all that stuff. They love bugs, period. This guy, he, like I said, he's my most active dude. He loves to explore the house. He loves to be held, of course, because the people who had him before held him so much and loved him so much that that's how he got sick. I got him when he was 3 years old, and I've had him for 5, so he's 8 years old now. Beardies have the potential to live to be 12. I never expected this fella to last this long because, quite frankly, he is in such a decrepit shape, but I feed them calcium and make them as healthy as I can, and then give them a great life as much as I can when I do rescue animals. The dog I got from people who didn't realize that having small children and then a puppy was going to be so much work. So basically I rescued him before he got to the shelter. That's how I look at it when I take them off people's hands and keep them for myself. But Buster, he's a going concern, that guy. So, care and feeding of beardies. When you have a beardie, of course, you keep them in these kinds of cages. The one light is a basking light because it has to have the temperature they need to digest their food. And they also have a UVB light, which helps them produce vitamin D or develop vitamin D. I give them vitamin D as well so that they have that. They need that for good bone development and to keep themselves healthy and happy, just as humans do. They need vitamins as well. You can see he's quite active, usually in the winter time, which it is here. They tend to not be active. They actually tend to hibernate. Several of my beardies have entered their little shelters and not come out for days. This guy, however, he was just in his shelter for about a week, and now he feels like he needs to get out and do some stuff. He loves being handled, so like when I picked him up, of course, he was all like, let me do stuff. So that's why he's out and about. He's dying to get on the dog, obviously. Dogs are nice and warm. They burn nice and warm, so he kind of wants to go and hang out on the dog, maybe show the dog who's boss a little bit. The head bobbing is because he is a dominant male, and there is another male in the house. He can't see him. If he was seeing him, his beard would be black, and he would be head bobbing like crazy at him. He's just head bobbing at me because he wants to get my attention, and he wants me to come pick him up and hold him and stuff, and maybe put him in the window so he can look outside. But it's actually quite cold in the window, so I don't really want to cause him any stress because he's an older guy. But beardies are so much fun. They're totally adorable. They're very loving. You can see this guy is decrepit. You can see his curved front paw. He has a very jutty jaw. His tail is very deformed. But I love him so much. He's such a brilliant character, and he has a lot of character. You can see he has a lot of character. He's very curious. He always wants to know what's going on. And that's what I love about my lizards. I don't have lizards that are harmful or that really bite a lot. Like little Wonders just bit me a little while ago, but that's because my fingernails are red and she likes strawberries, and I haven't given her a strawberry in a little while, so she mistook it for a strawberry. And I'm okay with that. She doesn't bite hard, except when you wake her up. Uromastrix are the grumpiest waker-uppers ever. If you wake them from a dead sleep, they will bite you. So I'm sitting at my station, my nail station. I'm waiting for a client, so that's what I'm doing while filming my beardy.